Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a haul on the items that I got from Radley. The company is Radley or Radley London, and they sell predominantly purses, but then also a whole bunch of other accessories like wallets and just a bunch of other stuff that you'll see that I got. I first heard about the company actually on Facebook. I just looked at the purses and the website and I really liked things, and I thought it was so cute that their logo is a little Scotty dog, which is it's so cute, even though I don't have a Scotty, but I mean, what a cute logo. It's like it's a Scotty dog with like a big yellow bow, and aw. So I decided to get some stuff from there, and I talked to my sister and she's like, oh yeah, get me this and I'll pay you back and everything as well. So I got a couple items, and I'm just gonna kind of go over the process of it and then show you the items that I got. So I think I'll first show you the items because that's the most interesting. And it's all under the same brand, Radley London, but there are two different websites depending where you live. There is the one in the US, which is radleylondon.com, and then actually the one that I ordered from is radley.co.uk because it is a site from the UK, or a company. And I actually found that the UK site had a lot more choices and I liked their items more, which is why I decided to buy from that site, not the US one. So if I bought from US, I probably could have saved some money in shipping costs, but aside from that, everything was pretty much the same. I mean, with the conversion, US is closer to our money, but it was more expensive by just the number. And then the UK, it's in pounds, but anyways, it works out pretty much the same. So I got it, and it's a huge box. I got 5 different items, and it came in this box and then wrapped with like brown paper that they wrap with. So very big, and I actually love the box. I'm going to keep the box and use it for, I don't know, storage or something. It opens here, but it actually has magnets on the edges, so, well, now I have tissue paper, but usually it snaps in. So you open it, and then every single item came with its own dust bag, I guess. And then I got, well, they just have a little card and then your order form. And one item I can't show you like right here because my sister was in town this past weekend and it was hers, so she took it home. But I filmed a little bit of it just on the floor so you guys could see it as well. So I will start with this wallet, and this is the Daisy medium flap over wallet. And basically I didn't unwrap this one yet. What it was is my sister couldn't decide which wallet. That's the thing. She had a really, well, it was around this size, but it was really thick, and she has a million cards. So, but she wanted a new wallet because hers was so old, but she couldn't decide which one, so she got this one and then a different one, and then yeah, she paid me for the one that she got. So it has the little Scotty here, and it has nice stitching. And the inside looks like this. It has a pocket here, and a zipper for change, and then pockets right here. And then you open this back flap, and it has more things here. And basically the reason why she didn't choose this one was because she wanted to have the clear pockets that show your ID, so when you have to show your driver's license or something, you can just show it to them. You don't have to take it out. And I'm the same with mine. Mine just has like a clear picture there. So that's why she didn't choose this one. But it is very cute, and the dog doesn't come out. It's stuck in there. I tried. So yeah, what my sister and I decided was that the one that she didn't want, not saying that it's the worst one, it just didn't fit her needs as well, that one I can give away in a contest. So we're gonna do that later, not today, but just someone will be getting this eventually. And then she got the wallet Wishing on a Star, and she got it in the ivory color, and I'll just kind of insert the clip that I did so you can see all the pockets and what it all looks like. And it has the little Scotty dog here, and a zip pocket back here, and then it opens to 2 compartments, and the inside is like that. It has a pocket one here where we have ID, and thing here, here, and then it has pockets on this side, pocket on this side, and then another pocket here. And then I got 2 of the same products, and actually one I already used this weekend because I went away. So let me just get it. I got one for me and then one for my boyfriend. I was almost just gonna get one for me, but then I was like, no, my boyfriend needs one too. So what they are, it's called the Alpha Betty Oilskin Large Wash Bag, and basically it's a toiletries bag. And my boyfriend has like a cloth one that kind of soaks in the water if you leave it on a wet counter and stuff like that. And I don't have one at all. I have been using, when I go away, Lacoste purse, and it's kind of the shape of it, but then it has handles and it's thick and it just adds so much bulk that I don't really need or want to have when I'm packing a suitcase. So I was so glad this came on Friday, and I went away for just an overnight, and I was so happy that I didn't have to take my either Lacoste one, and Lacoste, it's a purse, it's not a bag at all, or then I just put everything in like clear Ziploc bags. So anyways, I got, which one is it? The large wash bag, and like I said, this one is my boyfriend's, so I haven't, it's still stuffed, so you can see if it were to be fully stuffed, this is what it looks like. And then I'll show you mine, and that's in the black, and then I got mine in the ivory. So I'll show you all the pockets, and it actually is very practical. When using it, I thought maybe if it was a little bit shorter, it could be like this height, but that's just with me. I have everything in like little travel sizes. So my biggest thing that I didn't have in a travel size was Proactive, which is like this thing. So again, it just added like this whole top layer. It was nothing, but whatever. So it has, let's see, 2 pockets, and actually what the fabric is, it's called oilskin, but it's basically a canvas that is coated with a layer that makes it water resistant. So the top or front pocket is like this, so it has a zipper here for clear stuff. I actually didn't use this at all. I could have, but I didn't. And then these little pockets here, and I put all of my makeup brushes in here because I was just going away for the night, so I had my makeup and my toiletry stuff in there together. So I put my makeup thing here, and then I put some like just my eyeshadow and blush and stuff like that. And then the big pocket where I put everything else and like my foundation. It's a one big pocket like this, and then it has 2 tiny little pouches there. My thought on this, I actually really don't like the color. That's something I'm a bit disappointed about. Obviously I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to, return it for a color. But when I got ivory, even in the picture, it looked more white, I guess. And even when you kind of look at like grad dresses or wedding dresses, I remember from shopping with my sister, ivory, it just looks more white. Whereas this one, I mean, it's pretty light right now, but it's more of a light khaki color. I definitely wouldn't call this ivory. Yeah, so my very first impression was like, oh, it looks, and I hate to use this word, but it kind of looks dingy. It's like it used to be whiter, and then it kind of got some like mildew and all the other stuff kind of laying it on the counter too many times, and then it got this brown color. So I wouldn't recommend this color unless you really like this kind of burlap bag color. I don't know. The black one is very snazzy. And then they also had an olive green kind of, which I also didn't like. So I should have gotten 2 black ones, but oh well. And yeah, I love the coating on this because when you do splash some water on it or something, then it stays on like a bead, and then it falls off, just like if you have a good rain jacket. So I definitely like this. And then my last item, which now looking back, I was like, I didn't need, but I wasn't too sure what exactly to expect with it. And it is a cosmetic pouch. And it's actually a lot bigger than I thought, which is only my fault. They do have the dimensions on the site. I just didn't look at it, and I thought it would be smaller. So this is what it looks like, and compared to the toiletries bag, it's pretty much the same size. It's actually a bit longer. And why I got this was because this rolls out to be a heat protectant surface. And the main thing with me is sometimes when I go traveling, like right before we catch the plane, like when we went to Las Vegas, I, flat iron my hair just to make it look a little pretty. And then, well, it was time to go. I had to pack up my curling or my flat iron, and I mean, I put it in my suitcase just praying that it wouldn't burn any of my clothes. So here you can actually like put it here and then kind of wrap this up, and then it protects it from all your clothes. But aside from that, when you're not using this, it nicely snaps all the way on the other side. And again, these are like magnetic snaps, so it finds the snap. And I haven't used this either yet. So it has cute pattern inside. It's the dots, but then it's just, there's no pockets or anything inside. So I really thought it was a lot smaller. I thought it was about half the size. I don't usually travel with a ton of makeup, nothing that I couldn't fit in my toiletries bag. So that's the only reason. And yeah, I don't know if I'll use this. Maybe if I go somewhere where I'm going for a longer stay and I'm like going out certain evenings where I want different looks, so I will take a lot of makeup along. But overall, I don't know, I probably won't use this, but I do like that it has the mat. And so that's it for everything I got. Now, my thoughts on the site in general. The site is pretty easy to navigate around. They have different categories, and then within the categories they have subcategories like wallets, and they have large wallets, small wallets, medium wallets, and like a whole bunch of other different categories. So that's good. And then once you get into the category or the subcategory that has all of the stuff, or just the category, you can search by price. You can set your cap and your minimum that you want. It's a little slider bar. So that's really good, because I was like, yeah, if you don't want to spend too much, or I guess if you want to spend more than a certain amount, but no, usually it's if you don't want to spend too much. I usually set my cap to around $50 or 50 pounds per item, because I didn't want to spend too much money on one item. And yeah, and I saw what was in my price range on that site in that category. So that was really good. One thing that, when looking with my sister, that we really didn't like was that for some of the wallets, they have pictures of them open, like this. So you get what they look like, but not for all of them. And that drove my sister crazy, because she wanted to know, you know, if does it have enough card slots, because obviously she has way too many cards. And yeah, we just didn't know. And underneath in the description it does say like what it looks like, and it has a clasp pocket, it zips all around it, but still you want to know. So we were kind of searching on other websites, seeing if they had a picture of it, because some other websites do sell it, or sell Radley items, but we didn't have much luck. I think we saw one of them, not one of these ones. So yeah, that one was a real negative, because we wanted to know what it looked like inside before we bought it. And then I think she just decided for one of them, she's like, okay, I'll just go for it. And that's the reason why she got two, and then said I'll decide later which one, because she wasn't 100% sure what they looked inside. So I definitely think they should change that. And I don't know why for some of them they have them but not all of them, but that's weird. Definitely, if you do order from there, look around for coupon codes. I got one, I think it was like on Retail Me Not or something. If you just type like the website name and then coupons in a Google search, you'll find it. And it was for 20% off, which, you know, I have to say these items are not cheap, but 20% off is really good. So definitely either wait for a coupon code or just kind of look around, because yeah, you try to use it with a coupon code. Shipping was £20, which isn't unreasonable considering it came all across the Atlantic Ocean to me. Shipping time was very quick. I was very impressed. From the day I ordered it to the day it came, it was about a week. And I mean, I've had things from the US take like 2 or 3 weeks to come to me. So from the UK, a much further away distance, to only take a week, that was really good. However, it was a bit strange, because most things when they come like from the States, if I have to like pay custom fees on it, which I understand, it kind of sucked to have to pay, but I get that, and it's not the company's fault. They bring it to the door and then they say, oh, well, you can't get it until you pay your money. But this, it actually landed in Toronto, and they show, or Radley sends you the tracking code. So I was tracking it every day, and I saw that it was Toronto, and then it like stayed there for a day, and it was like, oh, awaiting custom fees. And I was like, well, why would it be awaiting custom fees in Toronto? Like, it needs to come all the way across Canada to me on the West Coast. But, I mean, I didn't do anything about it. I was like, well, eventually something will sort itself out. And then Radley contacted me, saying, oh, okay, well, just to let you know, you have to pay custom fees. Hopefully you're on top of that. And I wrote them back. I was like, of course I will, but I have no clue how to do it. So then they kind of talked to the company, and then the company called, or the shipping company called me to say, you have to pay. So I paid. It was $65. So that was kind of like a moment to have to pay another $65 over what I already paid for the rest of it, but it's not Radley's fault. And then another thing that very much surprised me was that they didn't, well, I don't know if they rang the bell to deliver it, but there's usually someone home at my house. I wasn't home, but there usually is someone. But I checked online and it was like delivered yesterday, and I was like, what? It wasn't delivered. There would have been either like a slip that says, you know, come pick it up, or then it would have been in the house waiting for me. Someone would have brought it in. So the next morning I checked, and it was actually just beside my door outside. So it, like, the people who delivered it left it overnight, like in front of my house, in front of my door. Yes, they kind of pushed it aside, and there's a bush kind of close by. But if anyone came close to my door, they totally would have seen it. And that was an expensive package. If someone just walked away with it because they left it in front of my door, you know, that wouldn't be very good. I wouldn't be very pleased. And you did need to sign for it, and they said that it was written FedEx signed for it. And I was like, I don't know. I don't really know the shipping rules, so maybe FedEx can sign for my package that needed a signature upon delivery to me. I don't know. It was kind of weird. There was one main company that it got shipped to from the UK to here, to Toronto, and then they switched off, and then FedEx took it from Toronto to me. So I don't really know how it works. Probably FedEx did sign for it because it just had to be signed from that original shipping place. I don't know, it kind of went over my head. But the important thing is I got it. I don't really like that they just left it there, but whatever. No one stole it, thankfully. So overall, it is a good site. The items are very high quality. That's what I do like. Such cute detail, and I mean, I don't want to try to break this, but like, I'm definitely trying to rip it, and it's not ripping. Wouldn't that be awful if it did? That would really suck. But anyways, it didn't rip. And yeah, it's real leather, which, okay, I'm a vegetarian, but still. It's good. It's good quality. And actually with this one, it's cool. It has two clasps, so if you don't have a lot in, you can put it on the smaller one, and this one you can put it on the top one. Yes, so overall, good site. It is expensive, but good quality. The website is organized very well. I'd like to see more interior pictures. Shipping is very fast. The secondary shipping company isn't that great, but that's not their fault. Would I order from them again? Yeah, I would. They have really cute items, and I love that on so many things they incorporate their little Scotty dog. I wish they had the toiletries bag that had a Scotty dog on it, but the Alphabet Betty was the only pattern that they had, but I really needed a toiletries bag, so that was the main thing. And it's, you know, the fabric is really cool that the water just splashes over it, so my boyfriend will be happy too, not his cloth one that soaks up all the moisture. And yes, that is it. I will put all of the links of the items that my sister and I got in the bottom bar. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.